Today on the channel, we try to get down to the age-old question, is he or isn't he an army builder with G.I. Joe Classified series, Night Creeper.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another G.I. Joe Classified series unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the Night Creeper from the Classified series. But for all your G.I. Joe Classified needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use the discount code Kyle, save yourself 10% on in-stock items. Anything over $59 does ship free. And the Night Creeper, one I forgot about. It was at the bottom of my pile, got lost, and then I just was going through stuff to unbox it. Oh my gosh, how did I forget about the Night Creeper? A childhood favorite of mine as a kid. Absolutely loved the Night Creeper. And when I was a kid, him and Slice and Dice were quite the team. But the age-old question on the old playground now, we got to go back to the elementary playground here. And let's be honest, I got an elementary student in my house, my daughter. They're not the smartest. They're not the brightest. They're in elementary. They're not through high school and college yet. But I remember all the playground. Is he an army builder? Is he just a single guy? And we went back and forth, back and forth. Now, the Deke series, yes, girls and guys were all hunting for the Deke back in the day, especially around elementary. You'd heard about this Deke series, but wasn't available in our local TV outlet. So it was a very disappointing time for little Kyle. Many years later, the DVDs were released. I finally got to get the Deke in front of my face. And once the Deke was in front of my face, I didn't really like what I was seeing, especially compared to the Sunbow days. But the Deke's always interesting. I don't know. You guys got to decide is the Deke for you or is it not? It's definitely not for me. I'm not a Deke guy. Maybe you are, and I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to judge you here. But of course, at the playground, we all went round and round, like, is he an army builder, is he not? I said he was not, and I think he is not an army builder. No, I take that back. He is an army builder, but there's a Night Creeper leader, and that's what I said. Hey, he's a Night Creeper leader. He's got minions underneath him, where others said, no, it's just an army like a Viper. Others, no, it's just a one-off guy. I was always of the point, and I think it's been proven through comics and animation, there's a leader, but then there's other Night Creepers. So that's where it is, and I think that's why we get two heads here, so you can use one as the leader, and then if you want to buy multiples, you can have that as the army builder. Long story, long way to get there, but we always love that playground talk, don't we? What was the big word out on the playground for you guys as a kid? Let me know in the comments down below. But of course, we're going to do this unboxing like we do all the other unboxings on this very YouTube channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So let's see what this old Night Creeper's up to. Hitting stores right now as we were talking. But there it is. Usual Joe packaging at this point. G.I. Joe, Cobra logo, window box, of course. Night Creeper at the top as well. What do we got for ages on this one? Mark Summers, 4 and up. You know what to do. Yes, that's that. Mark Summers. Yes, from the One Man Off-Broadway show. Mark Summers on the couch here today. Representing. A little glamour shot over there. QR codes, is that anybody's thing? Does anybody do this? I don't do it at all. Never have, never will. On the back, jibber jabber at the bottom. Got a little glamour shot, a little action shot. Got a little extra stuff going on here. Looks like he's got a little throwing star. 2 extra heads as we talked about. But looking good, all things considered. Night Creeper, always a cool one. And he's got that big cool crossbow from the old school one. See you later, Spider-Man style. The old school original G.I. Joe figure had an amazing crossbow. One of my favorite weapons from the Joe brand of all time. See you later, goodbye. Plastic prison. Oh, we're creeping. Creeping like a creeper. Everybody loves a good creeper out there. And we got that going on here with the Night Creeper. And I'm going to call this guy Night Creeper Leader, I think is what he's going to be. I'm not sure if I need more Night Creepers or not. Do I need to build an army of these guys? I'm really not sure. I would rather have a Slice and Dice figure. Remember Slice and Dice from the ninja side? Man, those were 2 of my all-time favorites as a kid. Remember just imagining my own things with those guys because I didn't have the Deke series in front of my face. See you later, goodbye. So you'd have to imagine your own things. And I loved a lot of those Ninja Force characters back in the day. They definitely weren't for everybody, and I was never a big ninja guy, but I loved Slice and Dice. Thought that was a really cool, gruesome twosome right there. Speaking of twosomes, we got 2 extra hands here. We don't always get G.I. Joe hands with extras. We do get that here today. We got that dreaded karate chop, a.k.a. the hi-ya hand. Watch out for the hi-yas all day long. Throwing stars right here. Don't get your eyes with a throwing star. Nobody wants that, of course. Two swords here, two bad day at the office swords. Looking like something like Merman or something might have, but definitely ugly swords right here. Just going to rip you apart, rip your guts out is what these will. Black handles, silver blade on this one, kind of a greenish color blade on the top of this one. But two swords for this guy, and once again, army builder, so you can mix and match, use different heads, different hands, different weapons. Always got to do that kind of stuff if you ask me. We do get that beautiful weapon here. Absolutely love this one. Does this fit? We do get one black arrow, and it actually does fit on the top right in the middle, which is pretty cool if you ask me. Loved this crossbow as a kid. Thought it was the coolest weapon, as I said. Still cool all these years later, all in black. Looking very nice. Got two handles, or a handle, trigger, and then a handle over here. He's ready to go. There's no doubt in my mind this is what I'm using for him on my display. Absolutely love that weapon all these years later. Got the backpack going on here. You do got more arrows in there. They're not removable, just sculpted in. You do get two side pieces to hang, I think. Is that for... I think for the swords on the side. I guess you can choose your own adventure. You could put the swords over there if you want to. Love to be able to store this stuff on the character, of course. All in black here, though. Plugs into the back like we're used to. Got a little knapsack at the top as well. Looking very nice as far as backpacks go. And then you got two little knives, and once again, the Night Creeper doesn't mess around. He doesn't get you with just a straight blade. It's got an angled blade, so he sticks it in, guts you, just pulls you right out. Your guts dump all over the floor like you're in a Fulci movie or something like that. Shout out to Fulci. Shout out to zombie movies. I'm here for them all day long. But looking good in the weapons department for this bad boy right here. Now out of the package here, looks like the childhood one with a little extra. It looks like he's getting ready to go to the desert or something. It almost looks like he's got a desert kind of do-rag over the top, got the visor on, but you got that reddish maroon and purple color throughout, bringing it back home once again. Second head is one I'm not familiar with. Like I said, this is probably the army is what I would use this one for. This is the leader. This is the army people. That's how it is in my head. Maybe you're the other way around, but that's how it's going to be here for me. Definitely an interesting second head. Very robot-like is what I would say on this one. Almost looks like that, was it Lou Gossett Jr. from the movie Enemy Mine? Anybody remember that movie as a kid? I remember that was on all the time. My dad would seemingly always watch it. He probably watched it one time, but it felt like he watched it 50 times. But I remember watching that as a kid, just being like, what is this movie? This movie's wild. But he kind of has that look to him, that face, that kind of ugly alien face out there. Yes, he was an ugly alien. I'm saying it right here. This one, a lot more ninja-like in the head sculpt department, but looking very nice. No issues with the head on here. Got some shoulder guards going on, and then he's, of course, went to the school of Terry Steinbach, got a chest protector, and you got to have a chest protector right there. When you're staring down a fastball of Dave Stewart, he's just so intimidating. Still to this day, those eyes still intimidate me. I see him in pictures. Man, shout out to Dave Stewart. Passed away not too many years ago, man. Dave Stewart, an all-timer there. You got to have a chest protector on if you're catching for him. Terry Steinbach knew it. The Night Creeper knew it as well. Looking very good. Got a little bit of that ninja camo throughout. Gray, purple, maroon. Very interesting color combination, but who's judging here? Ninja gonna ninja. That's the way it goes. Got the holster for the two knives in the back. Love to be able to store all that on there. Once again, looking good. He's got the Terry Steinbach shin guards on. Of course he does. He's got the chest protector. Why wouldn't he match him with the shin guards? Looking good there. And then he's got those ninja feet. Got those ninja slippers. Those ninjas. They love their slippers. And he's got those going on as well. Arms all the way around for him, of course. Bicep cut. Double jointed pinless elbows. You know I'm playing the hits right there. Hand back and forth, side to side. Hand removal. Got trigger hand over here. Trigger hand over here. Head side to side. A little bit of up and down. You do got the hula hoop at the top. Plush traditional waist. Got those big old ninja splits. Look at that. Then you got the drop down hips as well. Yes. Thigh cut. Double jointed pinless knees. And you should have a boot cut. Yep. Ankles back, forth, side to side, up and down. All those ninja articulation moves that we get in the classified series, of course. And does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Make sure you get the Mattel stand. And he does fit on that as well. So a childhood favorite here in 2024. Back in action. I'm here for this. I think I will pick up one more. I'm going to play a little of that long game. Hope for a clearance. Hope for a deal. Maybe even buy a loose one if I have to. I wanted to have him displayed as the leader, have another one as kind of the minion. That's what I want to do. Maybe even two minions, maybe one behind each of one, and then bring on Slice and Dice. Let's get those as a San Diego Comic-Con 2-pack. How about that? I want Slice and Dice. Always love those figures. Would love to have those in the classified series all these years later. Sign me up, and twice on Sunday for one of those. But there it is, the old Night Creeper leader. What are your guys' thoughts? A pickup for you, a pass, a long game, a no game, an I'm not so sure game? let me know in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the old notification bell as we got videos every single day, and then some. We got even more content. Yes, it's true, we got even more content for you. I got another YouTube channel, but it all does funnel to Patreon. You do get early access to all the videos. There's always probably about 60 to 200 videos on Patreon, it seems like at this time, especially if you count the Classic Superstars videos. There's a lot of content on the Patreon every single day. And best of all, you do support the channel. You can also support the channel at PetersonTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. Don't forget social media, SirPaul64 on the X, the _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for the Night Creeper, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.